Hey, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Skiing Sports, hanging out at the Winter Sports Market in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is where all the brands come and kind of show off what they've been working on. Let's go. Hey, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Skiing Sports, hanging out with my friend Travis here at Dale of Norway. Great Norwegian company that makes the best sweaters. I, recently just busted out my signature sweater from the 1998 Olympics with the matching headband.
The headband is key.
Yeah. And I've got a handful of different Dale of Norway sweaters, and they're all unique and they're all really interesting. But I don't have this one because this one's a little sore. It's a sore spot because I tried to make this Olympics, but I missed it. It was my first one I ever tried to make, but it did motivate me to get better.
There you go.
But I do think this might be my favorite. I love this collar.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about what I'm wearing.
So this was previously known as the Lillehammer.
Okay.
Right? So in the 1994 Olympics.
Yeah.
This has been reimagined. Right.
Okay.
So they've taken a classic, iconic piece that was worn by the Norwegian team.
Yeah.
And they just modernized it. Right. So what they've done here is they've gave it a T sleeve, brought those sleeves down, shortened it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And squared off the body. So it just gives it a little bit more modern feel, but the cool thing is they didn't lose the iconic feel of the piece itself, which is the emblems across the front, right?
Right. There's all these sort of can you see the different figures on here and Norse mythology?
Yeah, that's what it is. So Dale of Norway is synonymous with telling a story in their pieces, right? So the Liberg I'm showing here has got the classic snow star, which is a classic pattern that they've used in a multitude of different things in the past. But this thing tells a complete story about Norse mythology, and we've got Freya on there, we've got Odin on there, we've got the two horse there. Yeah. So it's just it's a really iconic piece. And
you mentioned the fit and kind of the little changes you made to it.
Yeah.
I will say, I really love the way this fits. I'm 5'11", and 190, and sometimes sweaters can get in the wrong spots and they don't fit right, especially like a wool sweater, right?
Yeah.
But I've got a t-shirt on. It feels smooth on the inside, but it's got enough heft to it that you feel like you're wearing a real sweater. You know?
Yeah.
But I love that the sleeves are nice and long too.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you said you shortened the length here.
Yeah,
but it feels perfectly like that's. I don't want it any shorter than that.
No, with the ribbing, you wouldn't really notice it.
Right.
The previous one didn't really have that on there, so that also gives it a modern feel, and the patch as well. You're wearing a large.
Okay,
right?
that's what I was going to ask. This is a large.
Yep.
This would definitely be the size. I mean, this thing feels like a warm hug. I love this thing. Okay. There's obviously you guys have a lot of different styles. This is more modern style that you're wearing. What is that called again?
Yep, this is called the Liberg, and this is 100% merino wool. It's a little thinner blend, right? Something that you can wear probably a little bit longer into a 3-season versus something like this, which is what we call a chunky knit.
Yeah.
It's what we call a seagull.
Okay.
If you really want to get
I'm curious, because that's a chunky knit.
But it obviously, like you said, it's a heavier weight sweater. I mean, this is specifically made for those colder days, right?
Sure.
This one, I feel a little more free. I can wear it,
Yeah, you can put under something if you were skiing in it, something like that. Yeah. No, I dig this, and you see people often ski in these things just straight up like this, and then you guys have some linered. You can make some with liner in it as well.
Yeah, there's some waterproof stuff that has the yarn itself has a wax coating over it, so it repels the water. It's not waterproof, but it's pretty darn close.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, I love this. I'm starting to lean back towards the high collar stuff in the winter, not only from I just tried a sweater on the other day, and it was normal cut collar, but the problem is in the winter I get a tan line right here.
Yeah.
So then I just look like I got I'm a tan line right there. So I got to have a little collar.
Yeah.
And it shows the t-shirt underneath. I'm digging this, but it's not too high that you feel like you're,
no,
you got a brace on.
It's a classic double-breasted rolled knit. So it's a little tighter feel there, but what that does is it traps the heat in, right?
Cool.
So it's functionality mixed with some good styling and some classic iconic exposure there.
I'm really enjoying this. I think I've found my sweater. I've been looking for a sweater.
You wear it well, buddy. You wear it well.
Thank you, Travis. Dale Norway. Get it at peterglenn.com. Get the gear before you go. This is definitely something you want to put in your kit. I love the little badging down here.
Yep.
This is the Little, no, it was called the Little Hummer. Now it's been rebooted.
1994.
Now it's the 1994,
Yeah.
the year I didn't make the Olympics. All right. Have a great winter.